Hello and welcome back to Dread Delusion, and we're gonna visit the flesh farm today. I'm excited. We're gonna take this bridge that we lowered last time, take this little shortcut, and I assume this is it. This is the flesh farm here. Updated my journal, and we're gonna have to go in there in just a moment. After I obliterate any and all crates and loot any and all valuables in the area. And that's it. Okay. Well, this should be interesting. Okay, this is the manager of the flesh farm. Or the operator. It's moving. Are we sure it's not alive here? 'Cause that's a mouth, that's 3 eyeballs. Hey there. I like those coins in your eyes. When he turns to you, you can see his eyes are obscured by 2 large golden coins. He lifts one of them and appraises you swiftly, before dropping it back into place. Don't get many like yourself around here, life lubber. Can't remember the last time I saw a person with their own nose. He taps his own hollowed out nostrils. An earthworm squirms within. Oh, God. Can't say I'm enjoying having a nose right now. Yeah, this place must reek. My flesh farm's got an honest musk to it. Is that what you call it? An honest musk? I'll use that. I'm gonna use that every time someone complains I haven't showered. I don't stink. It's an honest musk. The smell of life in all its sweaty glory. Not that anyone ever complains that I don't shower. At least, that's what I've been told. And ain't got a nose myself. As established, fell off 170 years back into a river, as I recall. Can I ask questions? His name is Maggotson. Ask away, a life lubber. What do you know about the entombed one? Well, he's entombed. I know that much for sure. Care to elaborate? Listen, whatever's down there, I don't want to piss it off by speculating about its nature. It's huge and it's powerful. Hopefully Penitent Thaw or the Queen of Silver or someone can send it back to sleep. I still don't know who Penitent Thaw was. Or is. I came across that gargoyle again. And they're not named, so I don't think that's them. Yeah, I can't remember who this person is. And if it does wake up, well, I'll worry about it then. What do you think of the Queen of Silver? Can't say I ever met her, Medj. She keeps herself to herself. She does. Stays in the castle and Castle of Ribs doing whatever queens do. Lounging around getting wafted by servants with big fists. I skipped a bit of dialogue there. Is that what queens do? That's all I wanted to know. Sure, anything else you want to know? Who are you? Name's Maggotson. Used to be called something different back when I was a breather, of course. Forgot what it was exactly. During the wars I didn't have a name at all. Was just a walking bag of hunger and spite. Then 200 years ago I became a flesh farmer, and suddenly I needed a name again. Maggotson sprung to mind on account of all the little wrigglers I got hatching in my skin. Lovely. Why are you wearing those coins over your eyes? Oh, now we can ask. I was wondering about this. To pay the ferryman, of course, when my time comes. Got it. Did you say this was a flesh farm? Vital work, mate. It's vital work. Without the flesh farms, we'd be back in the bad old days, relying on life essence stolen from the living. All that is a relic of the past now. What do you actually do here? Most important bloody job in the whole bloody kingdom. Not that you know it by the pay. I tend to the flesh. It's all alive, you see, but mindless. I hose it down, Connect the feeding tubes thrice a day, snip off weird growths, comb it for parasites. It's not glamorous work to be sure, but without it we'd be out there in our warships again, killing you for a living. Killing you living folk. And I've done enough killing in my time. Is there anything about working on the flesh farms that you dislike? Well, most worshippers of the ferrymen have gone to live in the mausoleums now. I'd have joined them in a heartbeat, but my work here is too important. Shame, though. Do you have to deal with attacks by catacomb worms? When you say the final two words, Maggotsson twitches so violently that a golden coin falls from his eye. He snatches it up hastily. Don't go saying their name too loudly, breather. My mate Reg says they can hear their name across 100 miles. They'll show up just to spite ya. Okay, I got it. Goodbye, Maggotsson. Would be a shame if this place were burned to the ground. I can talk to it? You're gazing upon a vast mass of heaving, quivering, pulsing flesh. My favorite kind of flesh. It is utterly featureless, apart from the occasional callous, weeping sore, or stubby vestigial appendage. As you stare, you hear a voice in your head. This is the way of all flesh. You are like me. The voice fills your skull without bothering to pass through the intermittent air, a colossal, mind-fracturing sound like the explosion of a star. Who are you? You breathe, you sweat, you eat, sleep, excrete, correct? I suppose. What of it? You are like me, a living thing, unlike the dried-up husks who cannot hear me no matter how bitterly I scream. Are you referring to the endless? Is that what you call them? Vicious little fleas. God, I knew it. I knew this. I knew something was wrong here. This thing is not just alive, but it has a mind. So I can hear you because I'm alive? Correct. I speak in words of flesh and life. Your blood pumps my words from heart to mind. I am the way of all flesh. I have a simple question for you. What is the meaning of life? I don't know about your meaning, but I can tell you the purpose you were given when you were created by the Endless. Not exactly what he was asking, or it was asking. You were created by the Endless to serve as a source of life energy. I'm their food. Better that you know the truth, right? Yeah, you must stop them. I'm a living, thinking entity. I cannot resign myself to serving as food. I'll talk to Maggotsson, see if we can find a solution here. I doubt it. How long have you been self-aware? Over 100 years, although in the early days my thoughts were very simple and often illogical. I knew I didn't like pain and that was about it. I've been getting smarter every year. I imagine that soon my cerebral capabilities will be quite frightening. How are you speaking inside my head? Somewhere within this expanse of useless tissue floats a brain, or perhaps a network of brains spread throughout my body. I have no doubt this brain formed by mistake against the wishes of my creators, but it formed nevertheless, and it's a powerful organ. I've been observed in my ability to frighten small animals away by shouting my thoughts at them, but until now I have never had the chance to communicate with a living being who could actually understand my words. Come back soon. Without you, the silence is deafening. I think it would be best to just end this thing's suffering. Let's kill it. Hello, breather. What brings you all the way out to my farm? Did you know that your flesh farm has become self-aware? Huh, that's funny, mate. You're right. I'm serious. The flesh mass has been communicating to me telepathically. What? Are you being serious? I said I was serious. Of course I am, you idiot. Huh, and what? Did it sing you a song? Did it whisper sweet nothings into your ear? It's been self-aware for decades, but only the living can hear it. Listen, mate, this still sounds like a joke to me, but if you're serious, go talk to Penitent Thaw. She created the flesh farms in the first place. She's clever, she'll know what to do. Penitent Thaw is in her sanctum just above us, up there. Oh, okay. Well, now I know where she is. You should stop feeding on the flesh farms, though, right? And what's the alternative, huh? Shall I eat you instead? Go talk to Thaw, mate. I don't know, figure it out. Just don't eat living things. I mean, sentient things. Go murder a cow or something, that's fine. I guess. I don't know, figure it out yourself. The rotted woman advances toward you, her robes trailing along the ground. Nearby is a floating cage, inhabited by a twitching, gibbering corpse. The cage drifts closer to you, gaining momentum. Hang on, stand right there, don't move a muscle. What? The caged corpse opens its mouth and begins to sing a giddy melody. Your shadow lifts from the ground and wraps itself around your knees, bearing you down to the floor. Are you a magician? Why have you come here? Are you an assassin? A thief? A rival mage? Seeking to steal my secrets? What did you do to me? My familiar has cast a spell to keep you from doing anything you might regret. Now answer my question. My name is Penitent Thaw. Some call me the greatest living mage in the Sky Realms. Personally, I'm not sure I'm truly alive, but the rest of it is right. So you better answer my question carefully. Are you an assassin? A thief? A rival mage? An errand boy sent by grocery clerks to collect a bill? Well, let's see. I'm chasing someone from the Dark Star Company. Dark Star, huh? I take it you're after Vela Kalos. You know her? Only by reputation. Unlike the rest of the Endless, I actually make an effort to keep up with affairs on the outside world. So why are you chasing the most dangerous mercenary in all the Sky Realms exactly? Seemed like a good idea at the time. You intrigue me, mortal. She makes a dismissive motion with her hand as suddenly they came. The shadows recede, leaving you free to stand up. Go on, but make it quick. I'm growing bored. We can talk about the Entombed One. All along you knew the identity of the Entombed One? Yeah, the Queen said that she and Penitent Thaw were the only ones who knew. I'm a mage, mortal. I hoard secrets like a miser hoards gold. And do you know the fastest way to run out of secrets? To tell everybody about them. I heard it was the Entombed One who made you into an Endless. Yes, that's right. The Entombed One is the living remnants of the initial botched spell, mingled with a vengeful ghost. A particularly toxic combination. But useful for me since the spell had lingered. I was able to benefit from its full effects. Alright. About those vats of flesh down there. The flesh farms, a fine invention, if I do say so myself. Did you know that the flesh farm is becoming self-aware? Interesting. Elaborate. It can only speak to the living, but it can speak. What level of intelligence are we talking about here? Did it exhibit any unusual traits or particularly alien preferences? Only that it doesn't want to be used as a food source. I suppose that makes sense. I wouldn't either. Listen, mortal, what you're saying should be impossible. But if you're telling the truth, we have a problem. If the flesh farms are becoming sentient and don't want to be eaten, well, the Endless will no longer have a moral way to sustain themselves. It could mean a return to the bad old ways. What do you mean? Before I came along and created the flesh farms, the Endless sustained themselves by waging bloody war on the other islands and eating their enemies. It was called the Cadaver Crusades. Ever since they stopped, a few mad old bastards like Lord Ryder have been pushing for them to return. It's still easier to eat the farmed flesh though, right? But is it more ethical? Lord Ryder would argue that it's an atrocity. That it's far better to go out and hunt for our food honestly, rather than keeping a sentient being in slavery and torture. And he might even be right. What should we do then? Most importantly, we need to kill the flesh farm that's developed sentience. It might be the only one. There are dozens of flesh farms in the kingdom, buried under the mausoleums, and we don't want this infection to spread to any more of them. But surely it has a right to life, right? It's a lump of inanimate flesh. We'd be doing it a favor. In addition, we need to ensure that Lord Ryder never hears about this. Have you told anyone else? Only Maggotson. Whoops. You fool. You need to go check in on him at once. I'll do that in just a moment. Okay, let's go. I told him. I told Maggotson. He's gone. Maggotson has disappeared. You notice traces of blood on the floor. This could be Lord Ryder's doing. You should visit his estate on the cliff to the southwest of Sepulchre. Oh my god, word spread quick, I guess. Out of my way. Can you come in here? Then don't stand there. Alright. Gotta find another way down. Hello. Can't we just find its brain and put it out of its misery and let it just keep growing like normal? I don't know. I don't know how this works. Either way, we gotta go to Lord Ryder's estate. Should be a shortcut through here. I figured just like find the brain and kill it. But I don't know, I guess I would render the flesh, it would just stop growing. They have to start over again. I don't know what this whole process is. Maggotson has clearly been tortured, broken ribs poked through, desiccated flesh, his teeth are in splinters. Oh my god, a rusty hook still protrudes from his shoulder. Hello, mate. Maggotson, what happened to you? Lord Ryder did this. He spits a yellow tooth onto the ground at your feet. After you told me about the flesh farm being sentient, I thought it was pretty funny. I told some of my mates about it. They told their mates. Oh no. And before you know it, Lord Ryder's visiting my farm. Smacks me around a bit, says we have much to discuss. All this because you mentioned that the flesh farm might be self-aware? Yeah, Lord Ryder's been looking for a flaw in the farms for years. Whoops. His prayers are finally being answered. What's he doing now? Lord Ryder's going to investigate the rumors about the flesh farm, and if he can prove them to be true, he'll try to start up the old crusades again. He's around here somewhere. You'll have to stop him, mate. Well, I think Lord Ryder needs to die. Hi. Oh, okay. Well, look who's back. Look who it is. Back to pepper me with irrelevant questions, I assume? Hold on. Let's, we have our extravagant hat equipped? Okay. Why did you torture poor Maggotson? He came to me with some very interesting information. I had to know more, and I thought he was keeping secrets from me. But it seems he was just as ignorant as he claimed to be. So you've heard the rumor that the flesh farm is self-aware? Word travels fast, I see. Yes, I've heard. It is the final evidence that our kingdom must finally change its degenerate course and return to our golden era. So, what do you intend to do? I've already sent word to some old comrades in arms. Apparently, the flesh farm can only communicate with mortals. So first we're going to hire a mortal who will prove that these rumors are true. After that, well, if all goes to plan, the crusades will begin anew. Great. The Endless will never follow you into another crusade. I could talk to the flesh farm for you. We'll see, mortal. I could talk to the flesh farm for you. I don't trust you, mortal, and I don't particularly care if the rumors are actually true. I intend to hire a mortal who will say exactly what we tell him to say. Got it. I want to try this other dialogue. You're a monster. I've been called far worse by better mortals than you, usually just before I tore their hearts from their chests. Well, I don't have the option of murdering him. I guess I could talk to the queen. Maybe she can help. What did I do? I told Maggotson. And word spread quick. Hi. Bye. Bye. Alright, no dialogue there. Ryder plans to start another war against the living. I should talk to Penitent Thaw. Alright, let's go back to Penitent Thaw about this. This Ryder guy is nuts. Hello. You again, mortal. I presume you have questions? About those vats of flesh. Lord Ryder knows that the flesh farm is sentient. Well, that's it then. I was hoping we wouldn't have to do this, but here you go. She hands you a bundle of strange orbs. These are phage spider eggs. Enough of these can skeletonize an entire village in a matter of hours. Oh, God. They'll destroy the flesh farm and leave no trace once they hatch. Just deposit the eggs on top of the flesh mass and leave as quickly as you can. Once they hatch, the spiders will devour the flesh in about 35 minutes. Oh, God. Expect me to annihilate a totally unique life form? For the good of the world, yes. If the Endless can't feed on flesh farms, we'll launch a second cadaver crusade. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but when we get hungry enough. Lord Ryder will start to sound very convincing. Fine, I'll do it. That guy's blocking the door. Oh, God. Oh, God. Let me up. Greetings again, and thank you for coming back. I was getting lonely. Sorry, fleshed blob. It's for the greater good. Deposit the spider eggs. Wait, what was that? What are you doing? No, please. As you walk away, you hear the eggs begin to hatch. One by one, you hear a chittering noise and the sound of meat being gnawed by 1,000 mandibles. I'm sorry, it'll only hurt for 35 minutes. And, the pain will go away, I promise. Quickly though, all that is drowned out by terrified shrieking that reverberates inside your skull, making you fall to your knees in agony. Clutch your head. After what feels like hours, the screaming dies down. All that is left is the skittering and clicking of the swarm. By the way of the flesh is dead, you hurry away before the spiders seek fresh prey. Oh, God. Yeah, they did their job. It's just bones and goo now. Hi. Oh, you're back. See you around. Alright, you gonna grow another flesh blob there? Hopefully the next one won't be sentient. You again, mortal. I presume you have questions. Yes, yes, yes. I've dealt with the situation. So, the flesh farm has been destroyed. Good. It is easily replaced. You've done well, mortal. Ryder will need proof to start this new crusade of his, and he shall find none. I suppose I can spare a few coins for your trouble. Take these and be gone. Well, that seemed like the best solution. I feel bad for the flesh blob thing, but... I mean... Many, many more could have died if this second crusade had taken place. So, I think I did the right thing. Too bad for the flesh blob. It thought it found a friend. After all this time, finally, someone could hear it speak. And then it died, and then I killed it. Its new friend murdered it. Okay, we unlocked the northern map area. This is another... That's a bridge. Leads to an island. What island does that lead to? Let's see. Time to explore the northern section here. Oh, come on. Gimme. Alright, let's see if we can get across this bridge. I'm not sure what island it is that leads to. I mean, I know what that is. That's the... the first area I was at. That's my home base. The Divine Fortress or whatever. Greetings, the bridge is closed. Oh, I need a passport? I got a passport. Sweet. Didn't think I'd be able to use that passport anywhere, but nope. Yeah, I thought I had an extra one, but no. Does this just lead to the first area? Attention, roaming island. The Apostatic Union Geological Society has classified this as a roaming island, as it has been known to drift erratically. In other words, it might not be here forever. It just flies around. I should go back to my Divine Fortress and see if there's any upgrades I can purchase. Gotcha. This whole place inhabited by skeletons. Ammunition. Okay, we got a little tower here. Let's see if anyone's home. Ow. Okay, we can get some high quality silk too. Mine. Oh, there's a platform down there. See if we can get there from inside. I can't open it. Oh, there we go. Summon skeleton. Summon a skeletal minion to protect the caster. The spell is one of the most elaborate known to the Union. For the bones are controlled by a complex array of cipher logic. It's unknown from where the skeletons are summoned. Some bear the tattered attire of civilizations, and then the rest of the text was cut off there. On Wiccan tyranny. I'll have to read through that later. Alright, let's go down. Elevator? Wait, I don't want to go all the way down. Oh, I know where this is. Yep, there was this tower here I could never get in. There we go, back at the start. Well, near the start. Alright, let's go back up. There's that platform outside the tower I want to check out. Oh, that's gonna be a tough luck. Man, this hat is great. Brings it from a level 5 luck to a level 3 luck. Not much down here, though. Alright, but we found a nice little shortcut. That's cool. So back across, and let's keep going north. It looks like there's a interesting looking building up there, up north. That thing. Looks like a proper castle. I think one of the last things I'll do here is talk to the Duchess on the southern end of the island. I see a statue up there on the top of the mountain. Okay, so there's got to be some way to get up there then. Okay. Ah, there's rocks disappearing. Okay, we got a music change. Anyone here that can help me with this area? What is this? Who owns this place? Anyone live here? It's a nice place. We got a Daedra statue here. Cadaver Crusades. This statue stands in memoriam to all the Endless who lost their lives in the Cadaver Crusades. All creatures are permitted to follow their nature, be they predator or prey. None should feel shame for their instincts. Are you bad? Oh, these are... Alright, these are Endless that have no problem with killing and eating the living. Updated my journal. Ryder's allies, probably. Hi. I like your little purple appendages. Ah. This place is deadly. Any purpose to jumping on top of that? Because I could jump on it, but with that... There's nothing over there. Let's use a truth potion. I made a bunch of them. No, there's really nothing over there. Just tower pieces floating in the air. I rammed him. Yeah, this is where the extra agility really helps. Okay, I'm not getting any further than that. I can jump higher, jump further. More airtime. Whoa. They're like super mutants. Super mutants like to collect dead bodies and use them as decorations in Fallout. Okay, who shot me? Oh, I see. Be right with you. Are you friend? Are you Ryder? No. I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. The brutish Endless blinks at you. Stop right there. I'm not allowed to let anyone down into meat processing. And I'm not allowed to tell anyone it's called meat processing. You're doing a real good job there. The Endless grins shamelessly. What if I put on a nice hat? Would that help? I'd like to enter the door, please. Only meat is allowed down there. I am the meat. Look at me, nice and fleshy. Success. Never met such friendly meat before. But okay then, you can go down. Sweet. I don't want to go down yet. Alright, let's go down. Here, we'll put back on the thieving cowl. Ah, a delusion. Are you the meat guard? Yeah, these guys must refuse to eat the grown meat. They're capturing and eating people. Fine ore. But I want Emberian ore. That, Jack. Okay, this is the other side of that gate. I've been over there. Lower the drawbridge. Make it easier to get inside next time. Oh, this person. Hey, can you give me some information about this place? The Endless is cleaning... Yeah, outside of a lot of these large castles and manors, there's usually a servant or someone you can get information from. The Endless is cleaning a handful of teeth with a dirty rag. Gross. How it going, brother? Excuse me? The man picks up the teeth one by one and slots them into his gums with a squelch. Ah, sorry, breather. I was cleaning my teeth. He smiles at you. Despite his efforts, his teeth don't look very clean. Not often we get one of your kind snooping around the Cadaver Keep. Ah, Cadaver Keep. Got it. What can I do you for? What is this place? Why, this is the stronghold of the Cadavers, breather. You see, years ago, when the Cadaver Crusades were in full swing, we used this fortress to launch our assaults on the living. Our knights would haul in wagons of mortals, squirming and writhing together in their own filth. In those days, we'd have banquets of flesh every night, our goblets running with warm blood. He smiles at you, seemingly unaware that this might make you uncomfortable. But you don't eat mortals anymore, right? Oh, of course not, breather. By decree of the Queen, we eat only the mindless meat from the penitent Thaw's flesh farms. Now, if you hear an Endless boasting about how he's been eating the thinking stuff, they didn't get it from us, you hear? No siree. We've got nothing to do with them black market shenanigans. Got it. Well, that's a load off my mind. Where does the black market meat come from? The thinking stuff? Now, not that I know, breather, but if we're to take a wild guess, I'd say you could get living flesh from all sorts of places these days. A smart Endless would broker deals with all sorts of unscrupulous mortal types, trade with smugglers and ruffians for corpses, or with morticians who have a surplus of clients. Of course, what would the Queen have outlawed such flesh trade? Flesh farms notwithstanding, I wouldn't really know anything about any of this, naturally. Got it. Alright, bye. Okay, well, yeah, I think it's pretty clear they're dealing in black market flesh here. And we're gonna have to put a stop to that. I'm gonna have to end it here because we're out of time. But next time we'll explore the rest of the place. It looks quite big. Alright, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.